I'll now come to the novel in question that we have in our syllabus, The Old Man and the Sea, which was published in 1952 and for which he had won the Pulitzer Prize in 1952 and later the Nobel Prize in 1954. And we see how this novel was praised for its style-forming mastery of the art of modern narration. And this is a great achievement in the narrative art. The narration technique that Hemingway follows here, and the theme is, of course, it tries to give the reader a clear, objective view of the drama taking place on the sea, while allowing him to involve himself emotionally with what the protagonist thinks and does. And when the old man does not know what he has against him and wonders if it is a marlin or a broadbill or shark, of course we have the superior knowledge that it is a marlin that is there deep down in the sea. And later on, as Santiago looks at the marlin and is blissfully ignorant of the approaching mako shark, we keep track of the movements of the shark deep down in the water. It is this superior point of view that makes us aware the tragic irony of Santiago's predicament, as he really prizes the flying fish and the birds, as he pities rather the flying fish and the birds. So, The Old Man and the Sea, actually, it is a simple story of a fisherman who is confronted by a formidable adversary. This adversary is not a human being, but it is the sea. And we see how man is opposed to nature, how he is fighting against nature. And this is a kind of a parable of a man's struggle with the natural world, of his noble courage and endurance. So, The Old Man and the Sea is a story of the Cuban fisherman Santiago, who for 84 luckless days had rowed his skiff into the Gulf Stream in quest of fish. He was, of course, at first accompanied by the boy Manolin, with whom he talked of better days and about the great sport of baseball. But ultimately he ventures into the sea alone. He is now aged and solitary. He goes far out and hooks a great fish that tows his boat all afternoon and night and into the next day as he pits his skill and waning strength against it, the way he once did against a wrestler and had emerged champion. As the second night turns to dawn, he finally harpoons his catch, lashes it to his small boat, and makes his weary way home. As he sails slowly to port, sharks attack his catch and he fights them as best as he can, with a knife lashed to the tiller gripped in raw hands. Santiago ultimately, when he makes his land, his marlin is but a skeleton. It has been eaten off by the sharks. Still, Santiago is proud in his defeat. He had failed to bring the fish intact ashore, but he knows that his willpower is not defeated. He staggers to his hut, to be found by the boy and other fishermen who marvel at his catch, while the exhausted man sleeps and dreams of his past experiences. So this is in short the story, and in short, that this is the substance of what happens in the story. I will start with the text tomorrow, and I have given the text to you, so please go through it, and if there are certain other aspects which need to be discussed, of course there would be. We would do that after we finish the text. This is a short novel, so I would try to read the text with you.